brothers and sisters, I see each of us here in this space, beginning to weave our hearts and our lights together as one, beginning to stand as one united force, one united voice in all universal consciousness. We begin to welcome into this circle, this beautiful force of light that we embody. We begin to welcome in all support of light, of truth, of love, of inspiration and healing too. We welcome in the love, the presence, and the light of Earth Mother. Thank you for your support, and we ask to support you, to support this moment in any way we can. And we call in the elements, all elements of fire and water and earth and air, to work in harmony and balance. We ask that you begin to find a way to harmonize your energies, to bring balance to this earth plane and to each experience that is unfolding. We call in support from all of the earth guardians, from all who love us so dearly, from all who wish to bring in greater waves of healing light. And we call in support from all realms of divine being, all ever-flowing realms of divine being. We welcome you now to be present, to support all of humanity in this moment of transition, this moment of emotional clearing. We ask for the miraculous to be manifest. We ask for all to be healed. All that is divine, all that is sacred, all that is angelic and precious, we welcome you into this sacred circle now. Be present and show us how can we support all that is unfolding. If you simplify the understanding of an angel, you can see that an angel is a full embodiment of love, holding no sense of duality, holding no sense of fear and uncertainty, just pure and unconditional love, ever flowing. See yourself becoming this angel. See yourself becoming this angel that grows and expands, moving forward into being your fullest understanding of love, in light and frequency and truth. See yourself becoming the angelic presence of divine light. And see that there is joy in your heart as you do so. That you recognize this force of love, this beautiful font of love from within your heart. It wishes to be shared. It wishes to radiate and touch all that would be blessed. So imagine now that as you seek to heal and neutralize all imbalanced energies upon the earth plane, with special care and focus going to all of the fires in California and wherever they may be, we're seeing ourselves beginning to rise. See your angelic understanding of self beginning to rise, to rise, to rise, until you become this magnificent guardian of angelic presence and light, hovering above these points of imbalance. And see yourself as you rise, you begin to link with all the other souls that support you now. We speak of the souls in this circle, in this room, in this space, and we speak of all the souls across the globe who are doing this same sacred work here and now. Whether they recognize it or not, each of you are being offered an opportunity to become the beacon of light that brings healing to all of humanity. See yourselves rising so comfortably, feeling so privileged to be part of this moment of healing, of awakening, of enlightening, creating space for all of the density to be neutralized, to be balanced, to be transmuted. And as you see yourself hovering around these points of focus, see that you are in these circles and all of you have pure potential within to love unconditionally. Begin to see your love radiating, just becoming beams of pure light, reaching down to touch every soul who would benefit, who would be blessed. Every soul who needs to remember that they are cared for and that they are loved, that they are precious, that they are supported and they are safe. See your love beaming down to support Earth Mother as she processes through this experience too. Let her know that we support her now, that all of our love is flowing endlessly to neutralize all of the building animosity, all of the building rage, all of the building insecurity upon the earth plane, wherever it may be. We see it now neutralizing. We see it being touched by our light and becoming grace, becoming hope, becoming all that is healing, light. See all of the density and all of the intensity neutralizing, melting into rivers of sacred, nurturing water, of energy that is ever flowing and ever spiraling. And as we share all that we have to share, we remember still that we are channels of divine light. So we open our awareness to welcome from divine source, from all infinite planes of being, greater waves of healing, even greater waves of love. We become the channel. We become the chasms through which all universal source begins to flow, begins to enter into this earth experience. All begins to neutralize, all begins to quiet itself. I'm taking a moment to listen to the energy of the fire that builds. I'm just tapping in deeply to the energy there to sense if any greater insight would support us in bringing the healing. I'm just going to take a few moments. They tell me that the greatest point of disharmony upon the earth plane at this time is self-doubt, self-questioning, self-judgment. That all of us are reflecting our own insecurities outwardly, but At the core, it begins within. This healing that we now radiate and we share so generously, Spirit is asking us to envision now every single soul that is joining into this circle of light, not only to be those who radiate and shine, but to be those who receive. For every soul who is confused and a bit lost, a bit alone, a bit without direction and focus, we use our collective voice now to repeat most beautifully, "You are loved." See these words going into each heart and soul across the globe. You are loved. See them beginning to awaken the light within, that beautiful force of God's light, the light that is all-encompassing. You are loved. See them wanting to place down their own shields, their own need to resist. See them wanting to find a way through all that is confusing and challenging. We're not asking you to heal all of their struggles in this moment. We're asking you to plant a seed of light that reminds them that they are ever resourceful too, that seeing peace and love moving into their life is a very real possibility. So to every brother and sister soul, hear us now. We are one. We hear you, we see you, and we wish to convey most powerfully, you are loved. And as our prayer now radiates out, touching all beyond comprehension of what we can perceive, I see the energies. I see the energies of fire. I see the energies of pent-up emotion. I see them beginning to neutralize. I see them beginning to pull back just a bit, to be open to receive the healing, to receive the balancing energies and forces that are coming into play. And now Spirit is guiding us and asking us to please empower all of the warriors of light, all of the guardians and the earth keepers in the physical realm that are fighting these imbalances and these injustices, who are on the front lines facing it for us. We're asking to empower all of them, to see them being enveloped in a golden light, allowing them to become invulnerable to all that is less than supportive. See them being touched by God's hand, by God's light, by all it is healing, by all it is love. And with all of these elements in play, from every point of supported being, a new story begins to unfold. One that allows healing to take place. And they say the last that we really need to welcome in is the breeze and the wind, the air. Even the air, we're asking to work in harmony with all that Earth Mother requires and needs at this moment. Work in a way that you facilitate the neutralizing of this fire and all imbalance in all regard across the earth plane. Thank you, dear Spirit, for all that now flows. And see your own prayers beginning to be heard and be felt. Take a few moments to let your thoughts become heard. When it's comfortable and you're ready, recognize that this angelic part of you will continue to hold the love, will continue to hold the space with all of the other light workers, with all of the other prayer guardians who are seeking to be of support at this time. That part of you can hold space, and yet the very conscious and aware part of you can return to this physical room, to this physical space, and be part of this group. You already are affecting great change. Allow yourself to relax and to be focused once again on this moment, upon this blessed space. Be at peace, dear ones, and know that you already bring change.